Sending threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Caps of Austin. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they're audible to something else. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Caps will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
The score at 7. Seahawks 0. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Look at this defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll give to Hall. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Into the hands of London. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Sanders. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on him, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
18, what's that? Buggy.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, he has a Conqueror. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 26 yards. And then Austin. First down.
Tony.
1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
18, what's that?
Here's Stroud. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, south.
Again, it's Stroud. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. An audible here to get a new look.
19 Texas.
4th down. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Boston. First down. 1st and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Coup now for the point after. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score 14. Seahawks 7. Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
18, run, 18, 18, hot.
To throw is Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing, Sanders. Will find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball again. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rallied quickly after the broken tackle. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw now. Here's Sanders. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Now he's into the clear again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Dragon 60.
Sanders. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. But no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Pirates. Second Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing after the interception. Sanders. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and built the play up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. But they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Set 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Sanders to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
All right. 18. Go, go, go.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
On the Seahawks 46-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Oh, 18. What's up?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. Now a run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shamar Turner. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Chigga Cockrell, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
79 Broncos.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw. Sanders. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Well, in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
19 tight. Dragon 60. Panther 11.
Looking left side, and it's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's now third down.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This now a 3rd and 4.
70 Rangers. Hey! 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the one.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll run with Hall. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Hall again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Lions.
Here's a give to Hall. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a return stops at the 39-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
11. 118. That's it.
Stroud now on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Robin. Here we go. 118. That's it.
Play action. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Oh, ready. 118. That's it.
Stroud looking to change the play. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only do they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough day for them. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. A give running right is Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now.
Now Sanders. Got his man. It's London. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Steady.
Give to Hall running right. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 116 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Sanders. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, hitting them under 200 today.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
7-yard line.
Oh, hey.
2nd down, and we go back to Gibbs. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Tony. Set.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying